All right, people, it's another beautiful day, and we are back on One Vision GH. My name is Felix, and this is The Reality. On The Reality, we have interactions with most of your favorite celebrities, your artists that you love to hear and watch all the time. And today, I have another exciting person to speak to. I have with me one of the dopest Ghanaian rappers, man. Charlie, I've been listening to this guy from way, way, way back, and I'm glad to have him around. Gemini, welcome.
I need to correct you, man. I'm not one of the. I am the dopest rapper in the world. So forget you're one of the. Nah, don't categorize me. I'm the dopest rapper, straight up.
What makes you feel you are the dopest?
Basically, I've been. Should I say, not just consistent. I've proven it over this period between 2009 till now. That's like 10 years. Mm-hmm. So it's safe to say that I've solidified my ability, or I've solidified the recognition to be the dopest rapper. I've proven beyond doubt that I am. And then, but it also speaks into the future of what is yet to come and how dope I'm gonna be. So you can take it both ways. It's the then, the now, and then the future.
Interesting way to start this whole interview. But Gemini, obviously you are not like all over the place like a lot of people will see. I'm sure someone watching me for the first time will be like, who's this guy? You know? Yes, and since you believe you are the dopest ever in the world, why don't you put yourself out there as much as others do? You know, other artists coming to events, going out to shows just to make appearances. Why do you hold yourself back?
Not necessarily hold myself back. Well, I let my rap speak for itself. I'm not the showboy type. Like try to show myself everywhere. That's not the idea. If that's the idea for publicity, that's not my strategy. However, you also look at the kind of music that's dominant in Ghana, and that should explain why people like me are not out there. It's not because we are not pushing. Don't get it wrong. I mean, if I go on your phone right now, all you probably have is Asokbo and dancehall, because that's what you listen to, or that's what you hear on mainstream radio. You don't hear rap music, so it doesn't give people like us the chance or the opportunity. They're calling for shows. They don't call people that do core rap. They call people that have commercialized their rap and do bushtek dance music.
Gemini, there are a few other rappers who are also equally doing rap.
English rap.
I know there is J-So.
And is J-So all over the place, mainstream?
No.
Yeah, so let's
so you are specifying it to English rap, like.
First of all, I'm specifying it to rap. Real rap, specifying it then to English rap, then I'm specifying it to rap that's not commercialized. And when I say commercialized, it's because you have to rap over a certain genre of music before you be recognized in Ghana. That's my point.
You have to rap over a certain genre
of music
before you can be recognized.
Yeah.
And why are you not taking that move if you know that is, or you don't want to be recognized?
But here's the thing. If I'm a rapper, am I supposed to be accepted for being a rapper, or I'm supposed to be accepted for what the people want?
It depends on what you want to do.
And I'm doing what I want, but that's all I'm saying is, you see, the media here is focused on mass or mainstream music. Do you understand? Out there's media for other genres. So there's media that takes care of just rap. They promote rap music. That's why there's allhiphop.com. There's nothing like that here. Here, once it's GH or One Vision GH, it has to be everything. Dancehall, Afrobeats. So it's quite, here there's variety, but not much because it's generalized. And so you don't give a focus to one genre. And that's what I'm talking about.
All right, so are you saying that the media and the industry as a whole is not being fair to your genre of music?
Of course, and that's what I'm saying. And also, I'm saying that we're not even an industry yet. That's what I'll say first. And then the media isn't. Then the fans too. But I won't blame the fans because they feed off what the media gives them. So, because I know people that listen to us, me, in their cars. Because they don't hear it on radio. They don't care. They listen in their cars. They listen in the house. They prefer it. So, they are core fans. I wouldn't want to disrespect and say I don't have. No, I have true, valuable core fans. But what you described from the beginning, saying being all over the place, that's what I'm answering to.
Okay.
That to be all over the place, it takes the media. Because if I'm pushing, I put money, I shoot videos. It's not like I'm just talking. Go on my YouTube, Gemini Orleans. You see, over the years, there are videos, rap videos. No, nobody talks about it because they can't dance to it in Ghana. That's my point. So how do you expect me to be all over there? You want me to take every penny I have and then put it in everybody's face and promote? That's not how it works.
Okay, Gemini, if I'm getting you right, obviously, you are trying to tell me that the music business on your side is not being lucrative enough. But you've been doing this for quite a while. What is motivating you to stay in it, in something that obviously doesn't seem to push or appreciate the kind of music you're doing?
Because, first of all, I don't agree with the it's not lucrative. Okay. And then I also don't agree with the what did you say about staying in?
Staying, like what? Why don't you, if you are not gaining that much, why do you have to stay in? And you've been doing this for quite a long time.
Okay, very good. Before I answer you, my appeal is not to just Ghanaians.
Okay.
That's why I've not stopped.
Okay.
Ghanaians don't know what they have till they lose it. You understand? So Ghanaians feed off what you give them. They don't care about what's to come. Because we are not raised with arts and culture. Let me say arts. Even culture, we are losing it. But we are not raised with arts. So people don't appreciate art. It starts from our schooling system. When you do art, then you are not a serious student.
You are not a shy.
Or when you do sports, you are not a serious student. All that is arts. So it's like, and then we do singing and those things as extra curricular. Like, you understand? So from the beginning, they made you understand that music is a hobby.
All right, so let's talk about the projects that you've been up to. What have you been pushing out to your fans?
So we put out No More Complain, features Edem and Snares, produced by Snares, shot by Snares. That's the magic. That guy is multi-talented, and you guys need Snares Films.
I feel like you have this group you feel comfortable working with Edem, because I realize most of your works.
Yeah.
EL.
Yeah.
What is it about them? Like,
I think it's because the relationship goes way back, before anybody ever blew up. I mean, there are other artists that I knew before they blew up, but like these are the guys that have stayed true and humble, I guess. So they're the people you can work with, and anytime you call on them, they're ready to deliver. So, I keep working with El. I keep working with Edem.
Back on your projects.
So we dropped, like I said, No More Complain, and I want to give props to Snares because he produced it, he sang the hook, and he shot the video. So anywhere you see Snares Films, that's Snares Beats. When he's on the beats, he's called Snares Beats. When he's singing, he's called Snares. And then on the so he, big up Snares, man. He killed it. You guys check it out on my YouTube. Gemini Orleans is the channel. Subscribe and check it out. Hit the like button. Leave a comment. Then we dropped I Like Myself featuring EL, produced by EL. Dope One, shot by Prince Dovlo. Then we went on to drop Fiona, featuring Kelvin Boy, shot by Salifu Hafiz, Abdul Hafiz Salifu. DC Films. Yeah. And it was produced by Keezy. Then we went on to shoot Tempted, featuring Jay Derobi. It was shot by KP Cello. Also produced by Keezy and co-produced by Hammer Boy. And then we dropped Communicate, which was shot by Selector Maestro, Fly Fisher Films in Norway. And then had my editor edit it and put it together. So big up Mr. Moose.
Is it a strategy to put up videos to every project that you do?
Now, yeah, that's the strategy we've chosen because for a bounce back, it needs to have a double effect. So not just the sound, the video would,
And how is the sound? How is it going? Is it getting the response? That
yeah. I mean, Fiona, we love the response for Fiona featuring Kelvin Boy. We love the response for Tempted featuring Jay Derobi. Communicate is just barely like 2 weeks, and we love the response already. So,
talking about Jay Derobi, I think this is a young chap who has just hit the face. What did you see in him that made you feel like, for someone who has been in this like music business for a very long time, to connect with someone who just hit the scene?
Yeah, I mean, man, that guy, when you hear him, unless you're not musically inclined. When you hear him, even you don't have to be musically inclined to know that he's a chap. Like he has something different. He's distinct. He's unique, and it's that sound I heard from him. His voice. Like I said, we need to pay attention to him. He's an export, and man, he's an asset. So when I heard him, I'm like, we have to do. And we actually had to do something for his song, but he wasn't ready. And I'm like, and I told Hammer Boy, yo, let him sing this one on my song. It will be dope. And then he was like, yeah, Bosu, let's do it. And he did it, and he killed it. And then I called him. He was supposed to go to South Africa, but he still had, went through the hustle, came. We shot the video in Ibri at Pediase, and then he had to go. And man, he's been fantastic with the promo. He pushes with it. Jay Dorobi, he's basically a talent that we shouldn't let go of, and we should pay attention to.
Wow. Let me ask you this one. A few days ago, Medikal made a tweet about him saving GH rap music 4 years ago from dying, and a lot of controversies have popped up. You are a rapper, a distinct one, and I would like to know your opinion on this.
I don't have an opinion because it's his opinion. I don't have an opinion, but what I said on TV not long ago that I'll say is an opinion. Again, there's opinion and then there's facts. For me, it's an opinion, it's not a fact. So what I'll say is allow him to say that, because for the past few years, he has been working hard. It doesn't mean you should talk anyhow. I'm not saying that. But then, just give him the credit for at least. He won best rapper. So let him brag. Rap is all about bragging. Hey, let him brag. It's cool.
This wasn't in a line. It was a tweet.
Of course. Rappers tweet. Or rappers don't tweet. I tweet.
But usually when it's in a rap verse or in a line, we consider like, oh no, he's doing his thing. But for it to tweet, it makes it feel like,
Have you noticed some rappers tweet what they have said in their rap before the song is released? You don't know if it's another song. Yeah, so don't. What I'm saying is, he can be pardoned to say that because he's been working, he's been consistent, and it's not a fact. So then what? It's an opinion. He holds that opinion. His fans might hold the same opinion. Other people, you've seen how people critiqued.
Yeah.
Ghanaians are quick to critique, but criticizing is easy, but building is difficult. What he has done, people don't know. They need to respect what he has done. For an artist to build his craft this quick, and he's a rapper.
Yeah.
So for him to say that, because rappers are not easily accepted, unless you are doing full tree. Even that one is difficult. So let's give him, that credit. He's done well for himself. And pardon him because it's not a fact. That's what I keep saying. If it was a fact, then of course, even that, then we have nothing to say about it. But it's an opinion. You can also say something different. Why wouldn't they hold it against you?
I don't want to ask you much about the industry, but I'm tempted to ask you this one too. Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy, Peace concert, all of a sudden, they said we should all keep quiet about this whole Shatta Beam thing. They are friends now. Shatta gave Stonebwoy a peg, their press conference, something that literally nobody saw coming. Do you believe that this is a right move for the industry as a whole? Or you think maybe it's just something, maybe some individual benefit somewhere just trying to pull strings?
I think anything to promote peace must be applauded and lauded. To put their egos aside and do that, whether it's for real or it's fake, whether it's for business, which is the obvious reason, or it's just, whatever reason, for the fact that peace is being promoted, I'm cool. And that's my opinion. Like anything to promote peace. So you guys out there, you have a beef or a bone to pick with someone, Charlie, love is the key. Love is the answer. Let's love and let's stop this, negativity. So, but then, in our circle, in our industry, it's part of promotion. It's part of publicity. Some of these things are orchestrated, and evidently, we know what happened at the awards event, and that's what led to all these. So, for me, once it's promoting peace, it's cool. Whoever is going to make their money, that's their problem. But peace is what has won at the end of the day.
I know you are not an artist who is so much into awards and award schemes and trying to do things for the masses. But the VGMA, a lot of things popped up after the fracas between Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale. Obo came out to say that the industries will be better off without these two guys. And do you think that award schemes really have an effect on an artist's career?
It depends on how you, the artist, use it to your advantage. There's always leverage. So we've seen some artists that won, and then the following year their careers just shut up. And then we've seen artists that won, and then the following year they were nowhere to be found. It's how you use it to your leverage and to your advantage, actually. And so for me, I mean, awards is a good way to encourage the person, the artist or whoever won, the winner, or the nominees. It's a good way to say we've recognized you, your fans love you, keep doing what you do. We all love praise, so let's keep the awards coming, and let's be fair, and let the scheme rule. If the person doing his award says he has banned you, it's his problem. You keep doing your music, man. All this one said, and man.
All right, before I let you go, if someone wants to get your music, someone wants to follow Gemini, where do they find you?
Subscribe to my YouTube, Gemini Orleans, Gemini Orleans, Orleans. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, GeminiGH, one word, GeminiGH. You get updates, everything. However, just Google Gemini Orleans or go to SoundCloud, Gemini Orleans. Bunch of songs there. All digital music platforms. So Spotify, iTunes,
Please,
Google
don't
Play.
download free. Bye.
Yeah. So Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Deezer, man, all these. Just type Gemini Orleans. You get all the tracks.
All right. One last question before
Feel free.
I let you go. I want your top 3 Ghanaian rappers.
Let me do 5.
All right, that'll be fine.
Top 5 rappers alive. Gemini, and I.